There's the twos. Move in with a couple of stuns, nothing crazy.
No enchant just yet on Ser. That's really the only thing holding them back. And well, they'll only have a mana for 1 or 2 of the impetus usages. There we go.
There's the 2, and Tino goes down. Beautifully done from Neon. You see Shanks, he was trying to drag the wave, recognizing that they could not play this lane very, very short. On Fortune Soul.
These timings are all coming at once, though. Aghanim shot on the Shaker.
Ember's in some trouble. Palos!
He walked in.
Chrono! Clipping onto 2 heroes. They should be able to get the Ember afterwards, but Avatar Mode is still alive. Remnant down to the right, but the Orb secures the kill, but all of Radiant are incredibly weak, except Tino. The blink reveal onto Fortune Soul. They're lacking the damage at the moment, but Bob, he's freely right-clicking. They'll kill off the pods. They're going to turn to the right side to try and catch up the set. And when they pay off from afar, they should be able to do so, but Enryu is looking to clean up. Claims the life of Palos, is now juking Tino's stun, and they should be able to go back in afterwards. A shapeshift will expire shortly. Enryu's going to be pretty cautious to first stun into the follow-up. It's not there at the moment. Still on cooldown from Tino, but he's nearby. Blink at the ready. Tino's back in. Onto 2. What a beautiful hoof stomp from Tino, but again, the follow-up. It'll come out of the double edge, but Bob's falling lower and lower. But he just gets the jaunt away, but Avatar Mode is respawn. They killed him before. He's back alive. Looking to clean up. We'll get rid of Shanks, but they consider about to be working on the BKB.
Can I just shout out Bob again this game? I know it feels like we're praising him constantly, but this is a losing lane that you are down on towers, that he has a 400 net worth lead ahead.
Maybe don't shout him out too early. Maybe you don't shout him out too early. As Bob, he goes down, Fortune Soul was able to land a perfect hook.
Oh, the curse is real. They're in onto Shanks as well with Enryu. Pops the dust. Ooh, looks like he might be able to get away for this next little bit. Never mind. Might be indeed. You got Seth there to be able to tank it up. You got all the Skelly boys there. Everyone with the plus 18 damage coming through. No, don't put them in melee range. They're just going to get slammed.
Radiant are coming. They'll be cautious if they group up, but the damage is still the thing in question.
How perfect
they're going to be fast enough, though. You know what? Roche is going to fall.
Stop.
Get the Aegis. They get it. Fortune Soul has the extra life, and now they're going to look to Stampede to get out. But the chains will hold Tino inside the river. And out to the north, however, Palos is trying to solo down, play hard. They've isolated the Earthshaker, and they will penalize his positioning. But Neon, they're still looking to take the fight. However, Bob, oh no, the rod damage, Pulp. The Fissure as well, he might not be able to jaunt away, but Tino at least gets the stun to buy the puck enough space, but Tino, he's going to be in trouble himself. They need to deal with the Tombstone, but look at the echo damage. Palos, he'll just escape. How are Neon surviving? They're trying to get the Fissure forward. Fortune Soul closing the distance, but he will not be able to keep up with the Faceless Void as Tino's back in. They'll deal with the first life. They're going to be able to turn it back around as Tino's in trouble. And Rue should be able to chase down the Centaur. And it's going to be up to buybacks now for Execration to hold the base.
Oh, going for the backline.
Fortune
just trying to disrupt any way you can.
Oh,
they just don't have the damage.
Gets a time lock away, but Bob, no, the chain control. Play hard. What a perfectly timed enchant totem coming out from the Earthshaker. There's no follow-up. Avatar Mode doesn't have the mana. Feeling hesitant about committing behind the T2 tower. They're just going to slow siege this one down. Let the Helm of the Overlord do the job. Palos is going to time lock in. Palos won't be able to move out. In fact, Execration, they want to continue with the jump. Onto the Earthshaker. Play hard has been vital for the team fights. So he's going to look to buy back and rejoin them. Bob, though, he's in trouble. Stuck inside the lane, doesn't get enough distance away with the jaunt. And now they're going to go down to Shanks as well as Avatar Mode. Chains into the hook. Another easy pickings for Neon.
And they're just having to deal with an ancient granite golem as opposed to any heroes. So Ryu still just breaking out of the one in. Plenty of charges left of the drums to be able to continue this aggression. Again, no glyph for 2.5 minutes. This could very easily be the second lane of Rax, but you've got the ultimates coming back up, so will Neon have the composure to back off?
Tino with the follow-up though, gets a double hoof stop. They're going to be cautious if they group up because the Chrono is going to hold the teammates together. The rod damage is out. but Execration, they can retreat. Tino, unfortunately, will not be able to do so as he's locked outside the base. And Avatar Mode is going to pounce on Fall for more. Straight onto the Faceless Void's location as it sets up for the Dismember. As down goes Palos, and it's all
Do
up
it
to
solo.
Bob. I don't think he can.
Radiant's middle barracks are under attack.
Even just some of this
The
region.
chains. Oh my, the change of the hook, the combo we've seen multiple times this game. That or the fissure. Neon are playing so incredible. Somehow Neon do not commit on the tombstone and they dive a little bit too deep because Radiant do have a lot of stuns and mobility to kite them and Dire kind of don't. So if you can somehow not address the tombstone, which, well, speaking about the hero, bye-bye Vincenzo, and he doesn't have a buyback, so 35 seconds without your position 5. You need every single member to defend this last set of barracks.
23 seconds on the glyph. They want to try and hold this one for the last
Oh my
lane.
god, Shanks!
Jumps in the way.
He jumps in, eats the hook, and now they got the follow-up. They'll kill or play hard. They need to kite the pudge. They're onto the
bashes.
backline. Palos, the corner, it's still on cooldown. He can get some distance thanks to the time walk, but instead they'll just turn to deal with the Centaur. And Shanks, he pogo ticket to the middle. He tried to play with a Spike Carapace, but it was still on cooldown. It was an offering, but it wasn't enough because Neon, now they're looking for more. They might be able to catch up to Bob. He's going to juke
Lane to make sure that, I mean, this is obvious as hell, right? Bottom lane's pushing in heavily, but you got to go for the all-in play.
You need a ward though. Execration, they need a ward to take this team fight. They're just going to charge
Another
into the
great
middle.
chains.
Oh, it's an early BKB from Palos. They might be able to bring down Avatar Mode, but he's going to be able to remnant down to the south, and meanwhile Shanks is gone. Palos, he's targeting the Enchantress, but this is not the hero you want to be prioritizing. You're not going to kill this man off. The space is being created. Meanwhile, inside the pit, an Echo Slam to hold back the puck. He should be able to get the blink away. Palos will also time walk up to the high ground.
He's got the buyback
Palos
coming
again.
through here.
Forced to pop the BKB to deal with the chains, but this is your first life on the pudge and they're barely tickling him. Fortune Soul seems unkillable at this stage in the game. Palos will line up the Chronosphere, but it's only on to one. In fact, it'll just set them up for
That's
an
the
Echo
game.
Slam. As Bob, you said he had to do it all. He might be able to kill or play hard. Tino's going to move back into the middle as well, but the change from afar, the damage from Set, they'll go to Shakes next as well. Neon, it looks like they've done it. It looks like they've knocked out Execration from the TI qualifier run. The G's had dropped, and who would have thought that Neon would be able to do it?
The last place team from the DPC into top 6 in the TI qualifiers. They're looking real happy, just jumping out of their chairs instantly. They know the job's not done though. They've got a very, very tough series coming up next against Polaris when we do get back to